fourth graders, it's Hippo here to do some math to see if you could help me today. Hey guys, we're gonna help our Hippo friend out here today with some math. So we are in chapter 13. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we're here. So we go from 11 to 13 and then we finish 12 at the end. So your second to last math chapter. All right, so today we're doing 13.1 perimeter. Let's see if we can help our Hippo friend out here. So before that, our I can statement is I can use a formula to find the perimeter. So today our goal is to use a formula to find the perimeter. Okay? So you just got a new pet hippo. Congratulations. You need a gate to keep her in. Yeah, this is important. You don't want your hippo running all over to your neighbor's houses, right? So we need it to be 7 feet long and 5 feet wide. This is like a miniature hippo because that's not very big. But imagine you have this cute miniature hippo, okay? How much fencing do we need to build it? So we have our 7 and 5. So here is our hypothetical gate, right? So it says it's 7 feet long and 5 feet wide. Okay? So we need to figure out how much fencing do we need to build it. Well, that would cover that side and that would cover this side, but we still have to cover the other two sides of the fence. So if this side is 7 feet, then this side must also be 7 feet. And if this side is 5 feet, then we know this side must also be 5 feet. So perimeter is the measurement of everything around something. So we need to measure this and this and this and this. So everything around it is the perimeter, okay? So all we need to do for perimeter is to add up all the sides around it. So that means we need to add 5 plus 7 plus 5 plus 7. Or we could add it a little bit easier. What's 5 plus 5? Well, that's 10. What's 7 plus 7? Well, 7 plus 7 is 14. And when I add 10 plus 14, 4 plus 0 is 4. 1 plus 1 is 2. The perimeter of this whole thing is 24 feet. So how much fencing do we need? We need 24 feet of fencing, okay? Don't ever forget the unit, because do you want 24 yards? Do you want 24 miles, right? We need to know how much you want. So you could have done 7 plus 5, and then another 7 plus 5. You could do 7 plus 5 is 12, plus another 7 is 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, plus 5 gives you 24, right? But I think it's easier to add the sides that are similar and then add them together. Okay, so that's perimeter. So let's dive on in. Get my hip up. Into some more problems. All right, and we can talk about the formula. So right now, we don't have a formula just yet, okay? All right, so example number 1. We want to find the perimeter of this shape. Okay, we got this rectangle. This side is 12 centimeters. This side is 8 centimeters. So that would make this side 12 centimeters and this side 8 centimeters. Okay, if we wanted to find the perimeter of this shape, let me view a little bit closer. Every time. Sorry, friends. It's like I can't not drop it. Okay, there we go. So I want to find the perimeter of this shape. We need to add up all the sides. So a formula for this could be side plus side plus side plus side. We could say side plus side plus side plus side, right? Because if we add up all 4 sides, we find the perimeter. Let's try that out. So I think it's easier to add both sides together. So we have 8 and 8. So 8 plus 8 is 16. Then we're going to add it to the other sides. 12 plus 12 is, or 12 times 2, is 24. Okay, let's add them up. 4 plus 6 is 10. Carry the 1. 2 plus 1 plus 1 is 4. So in total, the perimeter of this rectangle is 40 centimeters. Okay, so what we did, you could do side plus side plus side plus side. You could do 12 plus 12 plus 8 plus 8. And when we did 12 plus 12, we got 24. When we did 8 plus 8, we got 16. And then we added them together to get 40. Another way, the real formula for this is something a little bit different. Okay, the actual formula you could use either one. It would be, so this is length and this is width, right? So the length is how long something is, width is how wide something is. So we could do the formula 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. Would that work? So if we plugged in our 12 for length, 2 times 12 was 24. That would have worked. And 2 times width, 8, is 16. It's the same thing as adding them up. We just do 2 of the widths plus 2 of the lengths. So this is our actual formula we're going to be using for perimeter. 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. So let's try that formula in action. Okay. Example number 2. All right, if we had a rectangle that looked like this, if this was 5 inches and this was 7 inches. Okay, so then this side would be 7 inches and this side would be 5 inches. Okay, let's plug this particular rectangle into our formula and see if it works. So we have parentheses 2 times length, our length is 7, close my parentheses, plus parentheses 2 times my width, which is 5, and then let's do it. So 7 times 2 is 14, plus 2 times 5 is 10, and then 14 plus 10 is 24. You can't forget to write inches. See, we just plugged it in the formula. You could have also just added them all up. I just think it's easier to use the formula. You could have done 5 plus 5 is 10, 10 plus 7 is 17, 17 plus 7 is 24. We're just adding up all the signs, but I think it's easier to times these two together, and then add them. Okay? All right, pause problem number 1. I'm gonna have you try it. And then we'll do another one and then our pause problem number 2. Actually, let's call this pause problem 1. All right, I'm gonna flip over my notes. Okay. All right, if we have 8 feet here and 4 feet here, find me the perimeter of this shape. Pause it and try it. I'm obviously going to keep going with my hippo friend. So if this is 8, this is 8. If that's 4, that's 4. Okay, I'm going to plug it into my formula. So 2 times the length. The length here is 4, so 2 times 4, plus 2 times the width, 8. So if you get confused which one's width and length, it doesn't matter. It can go in any order, okay? I could have done 2 times 8 plus 2 times 4 too. That would have worked. So 2 times 4 is 8, plus 2 times 8 is 16. 16 plus 8 would be 24 feet. So if you got 24 feet, you are correct. You could have also just added all these up, right? Because 8 plus 8 is 16, 4 plus 4 is 8, 16 plus 4 is 24. You could have 8 plus 4 is 12, plus another 8 is 20, plus 4 is 24. Whatever works for you, I just personally love the formula. All right, let's try something harder. This is where the formula comes in handy, in my opinion. All right. Sometimes we're going to have much bigger numbers. So say if this is 18 meters. Oh, wait, let's do this backwards. Say if this is 14 meters. This is obviously not drawn to scale. And this is 18 meters, okay? I want to know the perimeter of the shape. Well, you could add 18 plus 18 plus 14 plus 14. That would work too. But I'm going to plug it into my formula. I'm going to say 2 times 18 plus 2 times 14. All right, 2 times 18. I know this, but you may not know this off the top of your head. So you might have to do 18 times 2. 8 times 2 is 16. Carry the 1. 2 times 1 is 2. Plus 1 is 3. 36. So 18 times 2 is 36 plus 2 times 14. You could do the same thing, 14 times 2, but I already know that that's 28. Okay? So now I just need to add 36 plus 28. 36 plus 28. 6 plus 8 is 14. Carry the 1. 3 plus 1 is 4, plus 2 is 6. So the answer would be 64 meters. Awesome. See, you can do it with bigger numbers too. Easy, you're just adding them all up. If you're someone who would rather just add them, you could have done 18 plus 18 plus 14 plus 14. I just think this is a little simpler, but whatever works for you. All right, pause problem number 2. Last one, my friends. Okay, this one is actually a square. If I have a square and this side's 16, that means that this side is obviously going to be 16, and this side's going to be 16, and this side's going to be 16. Pause it and see if you can find the perimeter. All right, I'm going to keep going though. So this one, if you, something about a square, you could do 16 plus 16 plus 16 plus 16, or you could just do squares formula as side times 4, right? Because we're just taking 16 and adding it 4 times, or we could just do 16 times 4. 6 times 4 is 24. Carry the 2. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 2 is 6. 64. Oh, I forgot to put, we'll call it inches. Inches. So if you got 64, you are correct. Hopefully this made lots of sense. I hope you have a fantastic Hippo Day. Bye.